Hello, Internet. We have returned for another episode of Tales from the Yawning Portal. Here are the players. I am the DM. Who wants to give a quick rundown of what all happened last session?
Many things that have happened.
Yeah. We finally found or went down the elevator and got off at a kind of a jungle stop. Trekked around the jungle for a little while till we found a ruined city. Stayed outside the ruined city. Zosa being very wary as it's reminded her of her past or something she may have recognized. We cautiously approached the temple that we saw, or the pyramid that we saw inside the city, and upon beginning to head up the steps, they collapsed and we fell inside as a group of indigenous people were coming up behind us through the trees. Upon being inside, we were in a kind of locked room with what seemed no way out but a door without keyholes. We're able to finally open it with some quick thinking, and then we're attacked by like poisonous gas that's not poisonous yet anyways. And it seems to be in every chamber we've gone into so far.
That is correct. They have explored around a little bit. A lot of things are kind of odd and strange and don't seem to make a whole lot of sense with this place. They eventually made their way down. They found kind of a flooded room area, and if I remember right, they were exploring the area just right outside of this waterlogged cavern, and excuse me, initiated their first actual encounter of the evening against a swarm of rats. It didn't last very long, so.
Hit Yen a lot though.
Did land a crit, yeah.
That is true. That is true. The one attack roll I made ended up being a crit, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. 2d4 damage. Woohoo! But anyway, that is where we will pick up. You all have absolutely decimated this nefarious small group of rats. They are no longer a threat. What does the party do?
For now. Torrent got a amulet, right? Or was it something else?
Yeah, I got a small amulet from the bottom of the well. Something about
Wasn't it Lord
of Snails? Yeah. It's made of brass.
Yes, the amulet is made of brass and chrysoprase. I think that's how that's supposed to be pronounced. It is engraved with the words Lord of Snails. That is it. It doesn't appear to be like extremely valuable, but you do believe you could probably fetch some gold for it.
Borg will move back towards Band-Aid and assist him, and as he walks past Yenia, he'll hand him a regular potion of healing.
Thank you.
Do you take the pity healing potion?
I did.
Do me and Zosa find anything on this side?
Now, after kind of searching around a bit, there's nothing in that lower area that really catches your eye or stands out to you, other than just the dried up little well there.
You're muted, Ben.
Zosa walks away and she heads over towards the stairs. She's taking a look into the chasm to the north, sideways north,
Yeah,
or drunk north.
yeah, drunk north, not map north. Yeah.
This water was dirty, wasn't it?
I believe so. Let me. I know the fountain it still holds some green scummy water. Let's see. The description for the main hall area there. Short hall ending in descending steps leads to the central chamber, which is flooded. A dark foul pool covers the entire floor. A central hall flanked by narrow aisles is defined by 2 rows of massive square columns. The walls are coated with slime, and there are glowing silver lines etched across them. From what you can see of the chamber's walls, the stone appears to be crudely worked.
Is the water still, or is it?
There's some movement into it, because from your north and south, you can see that it appears like there's some water kind of flowing into there, but
Yeah. But no like waves or anything like that, right?
no.
Okay.
Zosa will step up into the chamber where Torrent and Yenia are hanging out, and she'll say, I heard a commotion. Is everything okay?
Yeah, just some rats.
Yep.
The filthy beast. Did you find anything noteworthy?
I'll hand Zosa the amulet.
Zosa will hesitate. She won't take it. She'll just look at it in your hand. Can you tell me again what it looks like? You said it was made out of brass, but what is it shaped like?
It's just a circular amulet.
All right. Zosa will go ahead and take it, and she will perform her own examination. And she'll turn to Verm and say, your senses are getting rusty. You should have checked this one, not that one. She points behind you to the
There was
empty well.
frogs. Toby's friends and family were there.
Zosa hands back the amulet. She'll. I'm not sure if she was able to recognize it. Who recognized it? Who recognized it as the snail deity?
I don't think anybody.
How did we figure that out?
It is engraved with the words "Lord of Snails."
Oh. Oh. I don't think Zosa really has any input on it, quite frankly. She probably thinks it's just another worthless trinket. She says, you can put it in the bag if you want. We should keep moving before this air becomes more stale than we can handle. And Zosa will head down the stairs.
Okay.
How deep does the water seem to be here?
The water is kind of, despite what the map shows, the water is kind of dark. So it's kind of hard to tell exactly how deep it is.
Zosa will ask Torrent to step forward. Can you stab into the water, see if you can feel the bottom with your spear? If it seems too dangerous to travel here, we could go back where Worm found the secret door. Or secret hallway, rather.
Yeah, so I'll go down to the bottom of the step and try to reach the bottom of the pool with my spear.
Zosa will ready an action to fire on any hostiles in the water.
You Torrent, you kind of lean over the edge and you start poking around in the water with your spear. You don't actually touch anything. You feel no resistance against your spear, and what that little area that you can reach. It just seems to be nothing but water.
Okay.
Acidic water. No, just.
So,
Are you able to pull the spear back out, or is it dissolved?
well, with the spear being lit by the spell, does that enable us to see further into the pool?
It does kind of like illuminate the water somewhat. Obviously the water being, some type of tainted dark pool of water, it kind of dampens the light ability that is cast upon it. You do, as what little bit of light that does kind of shine around it, as you plunge your spear, pretty far down, you kind of are paying attention to it. It does seem that right in front of you, like the circular area of the light emitting off the tip of your spear right in front of you kind of flattens against the edge right in front of you, but then it also looks like the portion that is directly parallel to where you are is also flattened.
Okay.
Like the area right in front of you might be deeper than the rest of the room.
So I'll take back my spear and tell Zosa that it's gonna be a swim.
She thinks for a moment. She looks out across the water. What is the round thing that's out there? About 30 feet out?
2 corroded bronze braziers.
Could somebody light the brazier?
Possibly. They just seem to barely poke up out of the top of the water.
I don't think anybody has any access to evocation.
We could do it the old-fashioned way. Zosa pulls out a tinderbox and a torch. I could like this. Shoot a flaming arrow across. Try to light it from afar.
That would work, I would think.
And Zosa takes the time to light a torch. She passes the torch to Torrent if he's willing to hold it. And then she readies an arrow. She just wraps it up in some old cloth and wax, something that'll stay lit for a little while. She dips it in a little bit of oil that she's carrying.
Okay.
And she loads the crossbow and she says, "Go ahead and light it."
Okay.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
The
What if
gaseous
this-
chamber.
What if
doesn't
this? Yeah, I was
explode
gonna
when,
say,
the
what if this
torch-
Yeah,
gas is?
I was thinking about that.
Well,
myself.
the torch is already lit. So unless you guys were like,
I
no,
mean,
no, no,
I-
no, 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 no.
When I identified the gas, would I know if it's combustible or?
Zosa would know off the top of her head.
Well, I identified the gas.
in normal situations, maybe, but where it doesn't appear to be in, like in your experience, normally those type of traps and everything are kind of condensed into one room or like one confined area. So in that kind of situation, yeah, it probably would be. Where this seems to be dispersed out everywhere, it doesn't seem to be high enough concentration for it to actually ignite.
Okay, that makes sense. I
Hey,
would say
someone's
that.
knocking. I hear a knocking.
That was me. I was just tapping.
Just making sure. Yeah. So if Zosa's crossbow bolt is lit, she'll go ahead and take aim and take fire into the central brazier, the one that takes out 4 squares. And here is the attack roll. What do you think?
Excuse me. Well, seeing as how you're not actually trying to attack something,
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
just targeting square. I don't know.
and it's, a target that is map wise about 4 times as big of an area as you, you kind of take a look at it and you kind of start angling your crossbow and you're like, I think that might work. And it appears like it just kind of like hits the very far end and you're like, it might bounce out, and it just kind of rolls down, and a few seconds later you just see a small flame start to come out from the bottom of the brazier.
Zosa reloads. She's still waiting for something to pop out of the water. What do you think, Torrent? Would you want to go for a swim?
Not really, based on the last time.
Or perhaps we can
Make it
just
happen.
go the other way.
So these pillars, right? They extend all the way to the ceiling, or do they just jet out of the water?
Oh, they extend to the ceiling.
Okay. No, I guess I don't know why.
It is up
You're
to
not
you.
allowed to do
If you
parkour
want to
for
go
it.
the other way, that is fine with me.
Mm,
You're
I guess
already
I
in
could-
this mess.
I guess I could ease my way off the edge of the step into the water.
As soon as you do that, a giant shark just
Firm, could you come and support me?
sure.
So that way we've got 2 sets of eyes trained on the water as he swims out. If anything happens, you come back right away.
I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Ooh. So remind me, do they have to stay within a certain range of you in order to get that
30
benefit?
feet of me.
30 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
I forget Zosa was dead the whole time when you guys were fighting the dragon. I actually don't remember how that fight really went down. Like, how well did our plan even shake out? Because Zosa was literally dead
At all.
for
Poorly.
like about a minute. But no, I do remember you guys made it over to the island, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that happened.
That was cool.
It
That was
worked,
a fun night.
but not as well as you had hoped.
Yeah.
Well, Zosa was an integral part
Yeah.
of that plan, and she
You're
was
right.
wiped off the board like dust in the wind.
I'll tell Torrent to be sneaky.
Dust in the wind.
Like a witch in Kansas.
Torrent, you enter the water, and all of a sudden, from what seems to be just echoing throughout this chamber, you just hear this booming voice that says, "Who dare enters the chamber of the Lord of Snails?"
Oh, I will swim back.
Well, let's go the other way.
Did you find something, Torrent?
You guys heard that, didn't you?
Did we?
Yeah, it wasn't just Torrent that heard it.
Aw, I really wish it was.
The Torrent was like, "Did you guys hear that?" And we're like, "Hear what? What are you talking about? You're drinking again, man."
Well, why
Told you
don't we?
not to mix drugs?
Why don't we try to negotiate passage?
Yeah, the Verm's already chomping at the bit.
Bye.
Does somebody know how to?
I'd come back if we were.
Somebody here particularly charismatic?
Yeah, Yan, let's go.
Talk. Here, take the amulet.
The charismatic fighter.
Zosa maintains her readiness.
I'll step out of the way.
I maintain stealthiness.
My
Shit.
oh jeez. Myself and my group seek passage through your chamber, almighty snail lord.
More people that recognize my divine power. Yes, you seek passage through my chamber.
We do. We hope to escape the gaseous effect in this temple, the shrine.
And very well. What do you propose to offer me in exchange for this passage?
We have an amulet with your name on it.
Oh, an amulet with my name on it. Oh, appealing to my own vanity. Daring, but it will work.
Where do you want us to leave it?
No, no, no. The amulet will work.
Zosa glances back to Torrent.
I give it to Yenny.
Can I try
Yeah,
to
I
look
have-
and see if there's anything in the water?
As you all darn it, hold on. Do so, right in front of you, a large greenish kind of almost gives off a phosphorescent type of glow. Large slug type creature appears up out of the water
Whoa.
and starts approaching the stairs.
Zosa holds her fire.
Yinia will drop to a knee and bow her head.
The mighty snail
This
god.
one is wise. The amulet.
Like, kinda hold it up. If I may, I can place it all around your eye stalk.
No, that is fine. You're holding
Put
it
it in his
out
mouth.
to present it, and like a pseudopod, like vine type thing, kind of just reaches out, grasps a hold of it, brings it up into front of his face, and he looks at it and he's like, "Ah, yes, I have not seen one of these in a while. Very well." Follow me.
The fuck is this place?
Zosa hesitates.
Talking crawfish.
How deep is the water?
Can we touch the bottom once we're out, or is it a swim?
From the first 10 feet, it is a swim. Where you're standing now, it is about 2 feet, 2 feet deep.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I'll just tell you because at this point it doesn't really matter. 10-foot area or surrounding the edges of the room is a moat.
Oh, okay.
So the area, a 10-foot wide area around the edge of the room is the water's 10 feet, or technically 12 feet deep. Where you're standing at in the middle of the room, it's 2 foot deep. by the way, you all might want to mind your step. So as you all are stepping through here, I need everyone to make me dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Zosa, you start to slip.
Yeah, I think Zosa immediately starts slipping. She's wearing heavy armor, so it's like as soon as she steps off the thing, she's in the moat and she's having trouble.
Well, yeah, once you get out of the moat, you're fine. Like when you get to here, you're you realize like the bottom is kind of like a slippery muck, and you start to kind of like slip and fall.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Everybody else is fine.
Does anything happen to me?
Swimming. Well, too, so I can
No,
touch
you
the
just kind of like fall down in the water.
Okay.
Band-Aid will help him up.
Okay.
Zosa scrambles to her feet. She's kind of sheepish.
Slippery here. Mind your step.
Thank you. Is there anything of interest on these two little these two little circular items next to the brazier?
No, they're
Raging.
broken urns of sorts.
Okay. Zosa ignores them.
You will continue off to this area, and you will see him open the set of doors right behind, and he will continue to follow this way.
Zosa seems to struggle in the moat, but she climbs her way up onto the steps. She comes back to help the others.
Okay. You see him open up this door, and it leads into another chamber, and he will turn to the party and say, "This is where my escort ends."
I thank
And-
you kindly.
It was an honor, sir.
Oh, still appealing to my vanity. I like this group. And you see him kind of climb up on the walls and, you know, to allow you all passage into the room as he starts making his way back over to his happy little area.
Happy
who
fun
wants-
time area.
Who wants to go in first?
Is this pool of water in this room as dirty and stuff as the other room?
Let's see. Yeah. This passageway is slime covered, and a stream of water trickles away from the door. There is condensation on the walls, door, and ceiling, some of which drips down upon you. A quiet sound of dripping and splashing echoes in the corridor. The door is tightly sealed and appears to be warped outward or wedged shut. The door's hinges are mounted on this side. It's talking about the ones over on the stairs.
Okay.
Wait, no,
try
I'm
this
sorry.
spear again.
Okay, they didn't specify that part. Okay, when he opens up this door, a lot of water starts to rush out. So now when you look into it, there's not as much water. There's still water on the floor, but it's not nearly as deep as if you had opened the door yourself. So basically, there's nothing in this room except just water on the floor.
Okay.
That you can see.
Yeah, Zosa enters. Well, go ahead, Verm.
Okay. I try to budge the door.
You open the door, Verm, and you see an area that is familiar to you.
This is the place where the tunnel led to, guys.
Well, okay. At least we made a friend of sorts.
Sure.
Zosa shrugs. At least it did not try to kill us.
Probably wanted to eat us originally.
Zosa shudders.
Okay, you all make your way to the set of double doors.
Do I hear anything past the doors, or are these made out of stone?
No, they are made out of stone, but up ahead you hear a faint melodious sound that comes from beyond these doors. It is difficult to tell whether it is someone singing or the echoing of dripping water in a great cavern.
Can I try to stealthily creak the door open?
It is there is a heavy set of double doors, but you can certainly try.
Yeah, why not? What do you want? Would this be more of like a sleight of hand check?
Yeah, that's what I
guess?
was thinking. Sleight of hand. Not bad. Not bad. You start to slowly creak one of the doors open, and you get about halfway through its swing arch, and you're thinking, yeah, I got it. And you kind of look back to the rest of the party and just go, guys, I did it. as your head is turned back towards the party and not looking forward, it gets just a little past halfway open, and you see it kind of catches like a small rock underneath of its swing path, and it kind of makes like a scrape sound and like that squeal of, like rock on rock. And all of a sudden when you hear that, you turn your head back around and you hear like something up in the chamber ahead kind of like go, ah! And then you hear a splash.
Meeple? Tickle corn? Just. Do I see into the room?
You do.
And after I hear the splash sound, do I see like ripples in the water?
You do.
Okay. I say something jumped in the water.
The room is lit by a soft light that reveals a section of rocky beach. Beyond
Hey guys,
the beach.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'll be away for a second. My mouse pointer has disappeared, so please continue without me for now.
Okay.
I have to fix it.
Beyond the beach is a pool of glowing water filling half the room and framed by a crystal cavern. Green fronds can be seen in the pool. Light seems to flow from everywhere. The pool and walls glistening like soft moonlight. On the far side of the pool is a set of doors carved with a sun symbol.
You said it's just sand in front of us?
Mm-hmm.
Do I hear any other sounds other than the singing from before? It probably ended now.
Yeah, it's ended now.
I step in. Is the water, I'm guessing, muddy like the rest to where we can't see through it?
No, this water isn't actually muddy. It it is. It doesn't actually say. It just doesn't reveal that it is not muddy and dirty like the rest of the water. So I'm gonna say it's clean water. Like something lives in that water.
Can I try to see if there's anything in the water?
One second. You begin to approach the water, and as you get close to the beach edge there, you look around and you see something moving around in the water. And before you can say anything, come out of the water, comes splashing out, appears to be a female, young and slim, with long golden hair and pale white skin. She radiates a soft silvery light even through her shawl, white as the froth of waves. She is no longer singing the strange melody that you heard before entering, but now upon her gaze you see the look of anger, as if you interrupted and trespassed into her domain.
We're just trying to leave. Didn't mean to disturb you. Is the door behind you a way of exit?
Yes, it is an exit. However, all will feel the wrath of Zatzalaha, including you. Roll initiative.
God damn it.
But why? What did we do to deserve this?
Oh! Almost a 30.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn it. It would help if I clicked the right button, wouldn't it? Oh, excuse me. Okay. So. Alrighty. So, beginning the encounter. Hold on, let me get, and there she is. They really went all out with the tokens on this one.
Yeah. I shall shoot her.
You can shoot her. Hit the hit.
I don't know why I rolled it twice, but only clicked it once. I get Colossus Slayer on the second one. Then I run back. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Band-Aid. It is your turn.
Wait, I'm sorry. I missed the one attack. I thought I hit, so it wouldn't be 2 damage. We can just say it's a 12 because I want to get Colossus Slayer on it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, Band-Aid will kind of step into the room and cast Bless on the 3 that are in the room.
Oh,
And with that, he will step back out of the room. And that will be it for this turn.
okay.
I think that I'll throw a javelin. Let's see. Here we go. And I can throw a second one of those, right? 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it missed anyway, so...
Yep.
Later...
Bye.
I'd be Verm.
Bitch. Be my meat shield.
Let's see. Well, what is she going to do? She will, excuse me. Nope, can't do that. You see her start to kind of wave her hands around, and she starts to slowly like lift them in an upward motion as you start to notice the water level in the room starting to rise. So now the entire room of water is now filled with water, and it is now starting to flow out of the doors towards where you guys are. Zosa and Yin, the water is probably up to at least up past your knees at this point now.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there a hallway to the right?
There is. You can see down to there. This area over here is kind of, you can look and tell that it's kind of filled in with like a buildup of silt.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, not a whole lot, but you can see like near the door, like it. That's where it's
Are there
starting to pile
marks
up.
on like the ground from when we tried? Just because the map looks like it connects it out of the room from when we tried to open it, does it look like it leads back?
Yeah, the door is slightly ajar, but
Okay.
and as the water starts to flood this chamber area, you'll hear her just say, arise, my pet. As you see, hold on. That will be her turn. As you see, a giant lightning eel rise out of the depths of where the area of the water where she was and begins to swim towards one of you two. I'm gonna roll a dice for it. Odds left, even right. Going after Zosa. Wow. Really? Okay. Lands a mighty blow on you with its bite. And the second one, the hit. Yin, you see Zosa get absolutely decimated and ravaged by this giant eel and falls down to like a knee and starts slumping over to the edge of the wall.
Does Zosa submerge
No, you're
as
not.
she goes unconscious?
No, you're kind of like slumped over in the corner.
All right.
Borg.
Borg's gonna move forward. Is there any movement inhibitors by passing through allies' space?
It's just that space is considered difficult terrain. So moving 5 foot, moving like the square
So
counts as
doubled.
yeah, it's like a square counts as 10 foot if there's an ally in there. So
That's what I was asking. Okay. So can only make it to there.
Yep. Mighty hit.
And I will rage.
Okay.
And I pass my turn.
All right.
Zosa makes a death saving throw and fails
Row.
and passes her turn.
Yinya.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gonna come over here, target the eel with my rapier on the first attack. Ooh. And attack number 2. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and bonus action, swing with my left hand with the scimitar. And then I'll pop action surge, and I'm gonna give my healing hands ability to Zosa, giving her 5 points.
All right, you absolutely demolish this giant eel as it lets out a mighty like I don't even know what kind of sounds eels make, but they make that kind of sound as he flops back down in the water lifeless, as you hear the creature behind you over in the water just let out a just anger filled scream.
Sorry, not sorry. Pass my turn.
Burn.
And bonus action Hunter's Mark, so I drop my still. I'll remove that off of everybody here in a second. And I will shoot them.
Nice.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. End it.
I am going to unfurl a fist, and a ball of flame comes to it. I will cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. Hey.
And that is it.
Torrent.
Okay. 5, 10, 20. Torrent runs forward and down into the water. At what point is Torrent swimming? This point?
Right, pretty much right there where it's shown on the map. You are in deep water.
I believe I still make it.
Yeah,
Torrent has a swim speed.
You have a swim speed, so yeah.
And we'll use the spear.
Go
Make
for
sure
it.
that I.
It's a hit. It's a hit.
And then I
Just
spend
damage.
Then I spend a key point. Flurry of blows.
Okay. You are doing a considerable amount of damage to her. She does not look happy.
Yeah, nice.
I think I've just got 5 feet of movement left, so I will disengage for free, and then oh, that actually gives me an extra 10 feet, so I'm gonna move over here next to my buddy.
Cool.
Seekenborg.
Right. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Here we go. She still just kind of like writhing in anger. It's like, you will pay for this. As she raises up her hands, you see the water behind her, just like a wall of it rise up. She just launches her hands forward as this tidal wave comes rushing over you all. I need strength saves from the 4 of you in the room. Oops. I did not
Does
mean to
Torrent get a
scroll.
bonus because he swims?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I was like, does Torrent being amphibious have any effect?
You just like dive into it like one of those really well tanned surfers in California.
Yeah. Just like David Hasselhoff.
Exactly.
I would
just
say-
like David Hasselhoff.
Oh, that's who Torrent would be played by.
Just like Woodchip told
You
you.
know, you kind of
Yeah,
look
just
like
like
young
Master
David Hasselhoff.
Woodchip
I was gonna
told
say
me.
that.
Band-Aid and Verm, the water will come rushing out at you too, but it's kind of, bottlenecked right there in that door area. So you two will actually get advantage on the save because it's not hitting you full force right away all at the same time like it is inside the room.
It's just a strength check, right? Not a save, or is it a strength save?
Strength save.
I'm happy with that, I guess.
It's a good thing I decided to rage.
Everybody makes the save. However, you will all take, because this is not coded right for some reason. Because you made it, it's half, so 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
We all take that much damage.
Yeah.
That's okay. So as the wave hits Zosa, it smacks the back of her head up against the stone, and it knocks her out cold. She's unconscious and dying once again.
Okay. And she will whoosh down into the water.
Oh.
That's your turn, Borg.
Borg will, let's see. We'll move to there. And will hold an attack with his great axe. And
Okay, just so you know, at that point right there, you are actually submerged in swimming.
oh. Oh, he would have probably would have known that, so
There you go.
right there.
Okay.
Zosa, is Zosa submerged now? Has the water level risen up or anything like that?
I'd say the water level hasn't really risen. Well, a little bit,
Zosa's
yeah, after the
unconscious and
tidal
dying,
wave,
so.
but yeah. I mean, I would say yes, but at this particular moment, because it literally just happened like maybe a second ago, you're not suffocating yet.
All right. Zosa makes a death saving throw and fails. And passes her turn.
Again,
DM, quick question.
yo,
Taking the damage right before my turn keeps the rage up, or you want me to drop it?
no, you did take damage. Does it
Wait, what
specify
kind-
it
what-
has to be an attack?
I actually have another question. What type of damage was it?
Bludgeoning.
Okay, so Borg should only take 4. First off, just making sure that's known for Borg. Okay.
And it's not just damage, it's if you make an attack too.
Yeah, like you have, somebody has to attack you, or you have to make an attack.
I know that, I just didn't know how you were running that, so.
No, it's fine. It's as long as something is actively trying to damage you.
Yeah, if your turn ends and you haven't either attacked a hostile creature or taken any damage,
And you
so
took
it would
damage,
end
so
this
you're
turn
still
unless
good.
you like poke yourself in the foot or something.
I know that, I just wanted him to make that call, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach into my backpack and pull out a potion of healing and hold Zosa's mouth open and pour it down her throat, and that'll be my turn.
What do I get?
Alrighty.
8.
A full 8?
Yep.
All right. That would be. Oh god, math.
Math.
34.
So do we see the individual or no?
She is in the water.
Zosa wakes up in your arm, sort of, and she says, I'm sorry. Save it for someone who deserves it.
I'll hold my action as she comes back up to shoot her with my bow. That's it.
Okay. Bend-Aid.
I will, as I step into the room, I will see that Zosa is pretty beat up, although she is breathing, and we cure wounds.
Okay.
Oh, that's junk. That is my.
Okay. Let me zoom in on the map a little bit. That view was. There we go.
Okay. I guess I'll dive out into the water. Steph's 10 feet. So, do I see her?
Hold on. No, you do not.
Okay. I will drag myself back out of the water, I guess. And I'll call out to the group that I can't see her even underwater. I will ready a javelin
Okay.
if I see her.
All right. Torrent, right in front of you, you start to see like a 5-foot area of water kind of start to swirl, and it kind of starts off as like a small little whirlpool of sorts, but in the center of it rises out like appears to just be like this like curved, like arcing eel shape made completely out of water almost. And as it reaches its like its height, it just kind of and comes smashing down upon you.
Why?
Because that's what she do. You need to make me a strength saving throw, please. Is a 17. So you do make it. Actually, hold on. It should do this automatically, but we're about to find out. Okay, so it didn't. So you
Wow,
take
that's
10.
incredibly rude.
You take 10 because it didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Better than taking 20.
And you are knocked back into the door frame.
Okay.
Wait, no, hold on. Sorry. No, I take that back. I'm sorry. Yep, okay. And she will rise up out of that area, and your triggered action or your held action will go off.
Okay.
Is mine too?
Did you have one?
I held it for when she came back out.
Oh.
Cool. I would say she is slightly around the corner.
If you want to give her like a +5 or something, that's fine.
Well, she's not entirely like full cover or whatever, but I would say, well, given the fact that you also have 2 of your party members directly in front of your way, and she's kind of around that corner, I will say, yeah, -5 will work on your attack.
I'll just make the other one too real quick. I already did the -5 to it.
Okay. So
That would
now
miss.
your held action is only 1 attack.
Oh, is it only one? Oh, okay, my bad. Oh wait, it rolled. So weird. It rolled an extra d6, so
I got it. All right.
that'd be it.
Yep. Cool. And that would be Orc's turn.
Do. Borg will, let's see, move over to here sharpshooter if he can. Putting away his great axe and drawing his bow. Will attempt to attack.
Okay. Tis a hit. For some damages.
Will attack again.
Is not looking happy.
And passes his turn.
All right, Zosa. Tis your turn.
Okay. Zosa sloshes forward, bleeding as she is from the back of her head and whatever wounds she got from the eel. She will level her crossbow and she will use her sharpshooter. Actually, she's going to cast a never mind. She's not going to cast a spell. She'll just take a normal shot at this. You said it was like a beautiful feminine figure.
Yes. I can hold on. I don't know why it's not. I'm not. Anyway.
Oops. Okay. Zosa will fire a crossbow bolt. And
Wow,
here
they
comes
actually don't have a picture of it. Wow.
damage.
Okay. Anyway.
And that will be her turn. Actually, no, she'll use a bonus action to heal herself with second wind.
Okay.
And then she'll pass her turn.
All right, Yinya.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm just gonna move over here and I'll hold an action for if she comes within reach of me.
Okay. Verm.
I step up and I let loose arrows.
Let loose arrows. Is a hit. Yep. Ah, she is definitely not looking good. She is not looking happy.
And I will do an extra Fury of the Small.
A Fury of the Small.
Which if it's
All right.
halved, it would be like my normal damage is halved, that would be halved too. But that'd be it.
Okay. Band-Aid.
Yep. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word on
Okay.
everyone. Hopefully everybody got that. Oh, I might have missed Torrent. Torrent, go ahead and give yourself 9. My apologies.
You're good. No problem.
And then with my action, he will pull up his. Oh no! Yeah, you will. His crossbow. Take a shot.
Okay.
And miss it.
Ba-ding.
All right. Torrent's gonna go for a little swim.
Go for a swim.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right. Let's hope some of these hit. All right, cool.
Yep.
Very nice.
She is not looking very well. She still looks good,
beef.
but she ain't looking like happy.
And then flurry.
El Flurry?
McFlurry.
McFlurry.
Ooh, one miss. That's
One
what
hit?
I need. All right. Good solid chunk of damage. Disengage for free, gaining plus 10 movement. So 5, 10, 15 to finish my movement. And that's it.
Cool. She will dip down into the water and appear just up out of the water again, right there in front of you. And let's see. That is a success. So you're actually only going to take a quarter of this, but
Let's hope that's enough. Oh, yeah, okay.
yeah. She will dip back down into the water, and upon seeing that her special move, if you want to call it that, did not necessarily work as she intended, she will
Kinda glad.
appear back over there and say, "You have proven yourselves worthy adversaries. I will reveal the location of my treasure hidden in this room if this ends now."
This is
We
like
just
when
wanted passage.
this is like a kid when like they're losing in tag and they're about to get tagged. And it's time out, time out, time out.
Yeah, time out, time out.
It is. I gotta tie my shoe. Wait,
That didn't count.
treasure, you say?
Yes.
Of course, Vern would be interested in that.
Show me it first.
Show me the loot.
She starts undoing her armor.
Oh,
Whoa!
Yeah, no. She points down to an area under the water and says, "It's all down there."
bring it up here.
This is the part where you run away.
Did she go under and bring it up, or?
Yeah. She. Excuse me. Almost went down the wrong pipe. She makes a couple quick trips. And I'll say just kind of sets stuff right over here. It does say, or you notice that there are 6 golden statuettes and a golden mask. Also, there are 2 crystal scroll cases.
Oh, wow.
And a pair of gloves.
What do the gloves do?
They look like gloves. They probably go on your hand.
Are they shiny? Are they like Michael Jackson gloves?
The gloves of hee. Yeah. No, they appear to be very the gloves that are of fine craftsmanship.
Mom, Band-Aid, can you get your purse out, please?
Where are the items at? Which part of the shoreline? Ah,
Darn it. I moved the map, not the cursor. There. Right to where the arrow's pointing.
I will pull out the bag.
All right. I am going to Verm, since you were asking, these gloves appear to be made from fine leather, and a pattern has been stitched onto these gloves showing a stylized arrow centered in what looks like webbing of some sort.
I take them.
Okie dokie.
They look cool. We can just put them in the party sheet for now, though. It's probably easier than just putting in my inventory.
Right.
And where's the creature?
Now she is back in the water.
Does the water kind of go down again, or is it still up?
It's slowly going down.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Very well. What do you all do?
Should we go to the door now? As we're all
Yeah.
coughing.
The door to the north, or
Yeah, the
the
north.
top of the map,
Yeah.
or the door to the right that leads back to that one chamber, where there's the one door that you all haven't gone through yet.
I say top.
Yeah, sure.
I agree.
If we want to try the pull open and get it at least open, then we can. I know we weren't able to open it from the other side because the suit and stuff was in the way, but the silt.
Yep. But on this side, with all six of you kind of being able to, you know, give it a good old fashioned try, I'll say that you it'll take a minute or two, but you're able to literally kind of slowly force excuse me, the door to kind of like slowly carve its way and mash the soot out of the way. The doors doesn't close again unless you force it, but the door is open. Boop. Should you choose to go to the center chamber again?
I don't know. Crawfish might fuck us up.
Yeah, let's just go top.
Yep.
Yep.
If it leads nowhere, then we can always come back and go top in the crawfish chamber.
Okay.
Do I see her in the water?
Nope.
I make a perception check.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, you open the door. You open the door and you see a hallway that's kind of flooded with water. The water appears to be about 3 foot deep and feels cold. From the looks of it, it looks like the water seems to be kind of flowing into, or not into, but flowing back and forth between this hallway and the room that you're in. And you kind of get you kind of look at it and you kind of think it might be, shallower on the far end of the hallway than where it is right where you're standing.
Keep
Stephonian.
swimming.
As you all start to make your way up into this room, everybody take 5 points of poison damage.
It's not cool.
Band-Aid, I'm really hurt. I need healing.
I need more beef.
Beef.
I need my beef recharged.
I need more healing as he runs away from Band-Aid.
Did you give yourself that other 9 points?
I did, yeah.
Okay. No worries.
Do we see what's down the hallway?
Your undoing.
That helps a lot.
Yeah,
I'll be good.
pretty
I'll be good
much.
for a while.
More gas.
Thank you.
You see that set of stairs that lead up to a set of double doors.
Yeah, and this
Maybe.
might be our way out.
We can hope.
One can
Get us
only
out-
hope.
Get us out of this godforsaken place. Can I, is there any noticeable sounds coming from inside?
You don't hear anything yet. Hold on. Having issues with the map on the stream. Getting it to work right. Okay, anyway. So
No singing.
nope, you don't hear any noise. However, you open the door.
Whoa, now. Yeah, I opened the door.
And you open the door, and it opens up into a large area. This hallway is 20 feet wide and has piles of rubble and debris scattered along the lengths. The walls are covered with frescoes. The south wall displays scenes of a battle between natives and invaders. The north wall, which would be your left wall, don't ask, depicts people questing for a new land. Their experiences during the journey include crossing treacherous mountains, sailing over storm-tossed seas, and receiving the guidance of the gods in their battles to keep their homeland free from invasions. In the center of the wall is a painting of a pyramid with a temple atop it and the sun shining out over the land. Double bronze doors stand in the eastern end of the south wall. Down the hall to the west is an archway carved in the form of twining serpents. Beyond it, the corridor continues on into shadow.
I'm guessing there's gas in this room.
Yes.
The air quality.
This place sucks.
Yeah, I agree. Just gotta keep trekking forward, though, Verm. We'll make it.
Just keep swimming.
I don't know if I want to get out. We're getting some good loot. Some more
You're not going
shinies.
too far ahead.
Okay. This verb just stops.
Yes, I am moving you all so I can scroll the map up some.
When the DM tells you y'all are moving way too slow.
How's everybody looking on hit points? Do you guys need to take a short rest or anything?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm okay for now.
Yeah, think I can manage.
Think or will?
I don't know, we'll see.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. Okay.
Master Woodchip.
Mister.
Master Woodchip.
Come across Master Woodchip down here.
Oh, hey.
I see that our paths have met again.
Master Woodchip, you need to teach me how to resist the gas, like you.
Well, it is easy to know how to resist your own creation. Roll initiative.
Oh, God. We absolutely get decimated.
Okay. What do y'all
Master
do?
Woodchip is a level 20 monk. Is this a door or is this a hallway going later down?
It's that archway. That beyond it just is nothing but shadow.
Even through dark vision?
Yep.
Magical
hey,
darkness you can't see through. Just
Hey, spear boy with light, get up here. See if that helps.
Okay. Yeah, I lift my spear.
it's a huge black
He
ooze.
drops his pants.
What pants? We're in it.
Torrent, no! It's just
Was
water!
Torrent one of the Disney characters? They don't wear pants.
Torrent be banging.
We don't like this. Torrent didn't like this.
Torrent is only wearing a loincloth.
Yeah. Putting your spear into there. It illuminates, but it just looks like all you see is kind of a wall, maybe
So,
set
is it
further back. It's just a dark area of a. It's just a dark area.
just really dark?
Yep.
Okay. Can I tap at the floor? If the floor in front of me seems okay to walk on?
You can, yeah. You can tap the
All
floor.
right. So what do I affirm from that?
There's the floor.
Good. Good, and I can. I walk onto the floor.
The floor falls.
All right. You step out onto the you step out, you step through the archway. As you step out on the archway, you're like, there is a floor here. As all of a sudden you feel where you step kind of go click, and you go, uh-oh. And all of a sudden you just hear stink. As Yin, you see right in front of you, he triggered the pressure plate, and a set of horizontal bars just
It's not me
Close.
for once.
trapping almost said, see, out of
Yeah,
habit,
you-
almost said
yeah,
trapping Verm,
you thought it would be
trapping
me.
Torrent on the other side. And that's where we're going to take a quick 5-minute bio break. I have to pee.
Torrent, don't forget to blow the whistle.
Yeah, don't blow the whistle. We'll be right back, folks, here in literally just a couple of minutes. So we'll go refill drinks, take a quick bio break, and we will be right back.
Torrent needs a different kind of whistle.
And we are back. So guys, you are still in this long hallway area. What's everybody gonna do?
Hashtag free torrent 2020.
Yeah.
Let's let Torrent die.
Torrent will remember this.
Quick, get the gate open.
Try to lift the gate or the bars.
Yes.
Any luck?
Borg, help. Oh, look out, Yenia.
Fragile, yeah.
Ka-chow!
Ka-chow. Of all the things you could have said, you said ka-chow. Okay.
He also will offer up a crowbar in the backpack that will give you advantage on strength check.
Ian runs past us. Ka-chow.
I've been watching Cars recently, so.
It's fine. It's a good movie.
You all are sitting there trying to pry this gate, if you will, back open. Let me change the map here on stream, so the viewers can see what's going on. Good enough. I will go ahead and kind of unmask this area where Torrent is.
Fucking Catalina wine mixer.
A Catalina wine mixer.
Why do you mention that?
You all are sitting there trying to pry this gate back open, and it's like you're able to like maybe get it to budge like an inch at most, but it just does not seem to retract at all. Torrent, give me an intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
I look for a lever.
Torrent, you look down and you start thinking, you're like, what could possibly, and you kind of look down and you realize you're still standing on the pressure plate.
Oh, sure. I'll step to the side.
Okay, you step to the side. The pressure plate returns to where it was. The bars are still shut. You all continue to try and pry to open this thing. After Torrent steps off of the pressure plate, it seems like you're able to pry the gate open a little bit more than just an inch, but it still doesn't seem like you're able to force the gate back open.
Is there any sort of like pulley system on the outside or lever?
None that you
try
can
to
see.
look for?
Everyone give me intelligence checks.
Torrent, step on the pressure plate again.
Not big brain today.
Think it's a toggle.
Maybe.
Me and Yen are on the same wavelength.
I
It's kind of
got you.
It's kind of a weird flex to make a toggle door.
Zosa, why would that roll at disadvantage for you?
Zosa still has exhaustion from not being able to sleep the previous night.
Ah, that's why. Okay, gotcha. I was confused. I was like, hey, you're not unconscious, are you? Like,
Zosa was
like on the
drunk,
combat
he's just
tracker.
very,
What are you?
Oh.
Zosa's unconscious and dying. You guys just dragged her along.
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
Right. You all are still sitting there trying to figure this out. Borg surprisingly goes, maybe you should something to do with pressure plates.
Everyone turns to stare at Borg.
Go step on the pad again.
You go step on the pad again.
Borg, are you okay?
You feel it depress down again. You hear some clicking. The gate doesn't appear to move at all again. And then you step back off of it. It just seems like it didn't necessarily do anything. You all continue to pry on it for the next couple of minutes. You're able to kind of like get it to somewhat force itself open to, a couple of inches now at most, but you all get to the point where like you have no more leverage to kind of try to pry this thing back open. Everyone can give me intelligence checks again. As you all are sitting there
Nice
racking your
this time.
brains trying to figure something out here.
I mean, it's also on the safe wavelength.
Right.
Band-Aid, big brain.
Band-Aid, you're the first one. You and Torrent kind of come to the same idea. Band-Aid kind of gets there a little bit first. And I'll send you a message.
The pressure plate. Perhaps you could disassemble or inactivate the pressure plate.
Oh, okay. I've got thieves' tools.
You do.
Can I use that to disassemble the pressure plate?
You
Disarm it?
can certainly try. Give me a thieves' tools roll. Or, yeah.
I guess we're just gonna have to leave Torrent, guys.
Oh shit, wasn't great.
You you are able to get like the top of the plate off, and then you're starting to see like the workings of this pressure plate and everything. You start working on it. It takes you about with that roll. It takes you about 10 minutes or so to fully disassemble it. And then at that point, you all are able to pry the gates back open.
Hey, good work, everybody. So what was that room?
Good effort.
Like, what is this room? Is it just like a cell?
It's just a trap room.
Terrible. What kind of culture would deliberately produce such a thing?
I don't know. This
Maybe when they
place.
don't want to get attacked.
It's like that
Hidey
scene.
hole.
It's like that scene in The Lion King where it's like, "Let me out, let me out, let me in, let me in." All right, Torrent, you are free. Good job, party.
Free Torrent 2020 is a success.
How much
Right.
XP do we get?
1 XP. You all defeated a trap.
Is that all the size of the room right there?
Yeah, that's all that is on the map. It's basically just a
red herring.
trap. Yeah, it's a red herring. It's a trap area. It's like, oh, dark area. Oh, let's go check it out. And you walk in and it's like, now you're trapped.
gonna go
Figure your way
against-
out.
I'm gonna go against the wall, see if I feel for any doors.
Back to the crawfish.
Yeah.
Back to the crawfish.
Yeah, Zosa will help Verm looking for secret doors along the wall here.
Even
you can
better.
roll that with you can roll that with advantage if you want.
Yeah, just rolled it again. Raid. Where's the sound effect?
It's a good question. I don't know why it's not. Thank you, Nightheart Gaming, for the raid. Welcome, Frank and Ann and everybody. Long time no see, guys. How was your stream? I don't know why the alerts didn't go off. I have them on here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, unless it's been updated or something. I'm not sure. But anyway. Okay, so anyway, back to this. Okay, you all are searching the walls for
Doors. Hidden doors.
Give me perception check, Burn.
Yeah.
Would that be with advantage? I'm assisting him with the task.
If you're directly with him, yeah, sure. That's investigation, Burn.
Oh, investigate? I thought you said perception.
I did. You rolled investigation.
That was earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You get to about right here, and you notice where the on the wall there, where the I guess the sun mural part of the mural is situated at. You begin to feel, and it looks like as you're walking down the room, and of course, you know, with the mist that is blanketing this entire area, it doesn't completely obscure your vision, but remember, it does like slightly obscure it. Like when you first walked past it, it just looked like it was just a straight wall, if you will. But as you start running your hands down it, searching and deliberately searching for hidden doors, you notice that there is a slight indentation where the sun part of the pyramid and the mural is, and you kind of step back and you start to investigate a little bit further, and you realize that right where the sun is, you push on it and you hear and then you are able to slide that portion of the wall out of the way, revealing
Another
passageway.
mural.
Another mural.
A room that has a timer going down.
Beep,
A
beep,
tiny bead.
beep, beep. Yeah.
Sits in the middle of the room. It's shiny.
It's so shiny.
And red.
Well, I guess I'd kind of like look at the rest of the party and say, I found something.
Yep, you found a passageway.
Is this room airtight, as in no gases in here?
Not anymore.
No, you don't think it's airtight.
Damn.
All right, so do you all proceed forward?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I was making sure before I have to change maps.
Zosa will stay behind for a while. So you gotta maintain 2 maps.
Nope.
She's
You're
gonna solo
moving.
explore the rest of the
Lord of
other map.
Snails just grabs Zosa and throws her to the next map.
Yep. You feel the hand of your deity go, move, wham, and smack you forward. So that would be this map. Cool.
You find yourselves in a very familiar bar.
Yes. Yes.
There's a weird halfling sitting behind the bar.
Hello.
Oh Lord.
Where did you come from?
Where did you come from?
I'd love that. That'd be so good.
And then you look to the left and you see an elf with a whip.
We
Not in front
open
of the
up-
neighbors.
we open a blood-stained panel and come out of the basement.
Not in
Crying
front
out
of the
loud, Gunmar,
neighbors.
put it away. We're in public. Right.
God.
Wow.
Any common decency?
It wasn't one of the tenets of his faith.
Okay. Why? Why isn't the map not showing on stream now? What the?
Where the blue blazes.
All right, there we go.
9 hells.
All right, cool. There it is. Nice. Nicely done. Okay, guys. This corridor is high ceilinged and decorated with sculptures on mounted on the walls. The two corridors branch off the main hall, a narrow one to the east and another one to the west. The statuary that adorns the walls consists of 4 sculpted heads of animals. Each one is 6 feet above the floor and 2 to 3 feet in diameter. Opposite the passage that leads east is the stylized head of a coyote. Across from the hallway going west is the head of a grinning bear. Near the south end of the corridor, the head of a bison is mounted on the east wall. At the north end of the area on the west wall is what appears to be the head of an eagle with its beak open. Something shines from within the eagle's mouth.
I look in the eagle's mouth.
Where are you going?
And just so you all know, here, this one has a picture.
Ooh.
Can you repeat all of that for Huxley's sake
Nope.
again, please?
Just drop the paragraph in.
I instantly start making my way to the shiny. It's like a moth to a light.
East was up, right? Since we lost our confusing compass.
That means we don't have to go off
Yes,
of it anymore.
yes. The east is
Okay.
up. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So the stream can see a visual representation of what all I just said. There it is. Isn't it pretty? Look at all the aminals. Look at all the pretty aminals. All right. Anyway. Yes. So you start making your way over to the eagle, right?
Yep.
Okay. Un momento, por favor. There you go. So, Vern, you start making your way. Yeah, but Zosa, I believe right there where you're standing is where the bison head is. So,
All right.
Vern, you make your way over to the eagle, and what appears to be wedged in the eagle's beak is an intricately crafted golden bracelet.
I look for traps.
Zosa inches into the room.
What would you like, an investigation check?
What are you doing?
Looking for traps on the eagle. Or
Yeah, you can roll for it. Investigation.
it's an eagle.
It's an eagle, and there's a very shiny golden bracelet right in front of you.
I try to take the bracelet out.
You go to take the bracelet out, and you reach up and you grab a hold of it, and you start to pull on it. As all of a sudden the bracelet kind of shifts to one side, and the eagle's beak closes down on your arm.
Ah! Yes.
And Verb no longer has an arm.
Ouch.
What does Toby think about all this?
You just
Ribbit.
hear ribbit. You hear ribbits in the form of laughing.
I tried to warn you.
I'm gonna try to wedge something so I can get my arm out.
Does this make a bunch of noise? Like, can Zosa hear it?
Oh, you all hear it and you all see it because Verm lets out a loud shriek of pain because this is very painful.
Yeah, Zosa comes rushing up. What do we see around the corner here? Looks like there's a hallway to our south.
There is.
I wedge my crowbar into the beak and start prying from my side.
You start trying to pry it. It's just like the the trap door that you just broke away from, you start to you can't tell if it's like your crowbar starting to bend or if it's just barely moving the beak, but it doesn't seem like it's wanting to give way at all.
Gotcha. I'll put the crowbar away.
We will have to leave him behind. Come on, let us go.
No!
We'll have to cut off his arm.
Don't forget the bracelet.
Band-Aid, Band-Aid.
127 hours.
I'll hold him. You cut his arm off, Band-Aid.
As Zosa comes up, she says, "Can you try to disable this mechanism?"
Yeah, sure. I take out my bag of thieves' tools and I just.
Okay. All right, there you go, Frank. It wasn't me. Apparently, it's a Twitch thing. We just now got the raid notification.
It's a little late.
Yeah.
Just a wee bit.
A wee bit. Talk about delays. Anyway.
And I begin looking it over for potentially just some ways to disable the mechanism.
You're looking it over. You're kind of looking at it, and you get to the point where it looks like the beak can be broken off by dealing damage to it by breaking it.
I see.
Where's Shatter Spike? Isn't that weapon specifically designed to damage?
It is
objects?
no
Shatterspike
longer
has been
there.
sold.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
I've got.
Well, shit.
Oof. Well, I don't really have any weapons for smashing against something like this. Does anybody in the party have something like a hammer or
Your cleric does.
a war pick? Oh yeah, that'd be good. A hammer.
Yes, I have a warhammer. Turn your head in case I miss.
In my head.
All right, just give me attack roll, Band-Aid.
You smack him on the back of the head.
You go to swing, and your aim is just a little bit off. Not so much. You're not necessarily worried about not hitting Verm. You're just like internally, you're just kind of laughing to yourself, and it kind of throws your swing off a little bit, and it just kind of like glances with the dip and flow of the front of the beak, and just kind of goes off.
Sorry, my friend, but you must see the humor in this with me. You are always after shinies. We have always told you to just don't run in and take things. It seems you have been caught in the mousetrap. The mouse is caught in the mousetrap.
But shiny.
Yes. Ooh, now look, it's bloody.
It can be polished.
Yes, it can. Okay, let's go again. This time I will give myself guidance.
And Torrent's gonna karate chop it as well.
All right, Band-Aid, you hit it. Roll damage, please.
Well, I'll wait until this. Oh, I rolled a 19 as well. Dang.
Okay.
Off the thing.
All right. You do 8 points of damage to this beak. Verm. The rest of the party does not know this, but Verm, give yourself 2 points. As you just kind of go, ah!
Would you like me to stop?
No.
I don't want to stop.
Please don't.
He's whispering,
No.
but he has a crazed look in his eyes.
Band-Aid, let me take a swing.
I cut my arm off. No.
Where did she
Let us all take turns breaking his fingers.
that's a very highwayman thing of you to
fingers hurt.
say.
This will teach him to steal things that do not belong to him.
Yes,
I'll
bracelet for the party sheet. Thank you.
I'll take a punch at the beak.
Okay.
Be my guest. Very well.
You hit.
Very tiny amount of damage.
Yep. Vern, take another point of damage.
You crush another one of his fingers. You like look him in the eye, and you take his finger, and you just go.
Just bend it the wrong way. Oh boy.
Zosa levels her crossbow right at his hand. Hold.
Well, this is our time. We have to strike now while he can't use his bow.
You're muted, Alex.
Take his weapons.
Alex, you're muted.
Smash his knees.
Oh, I profusely yelled anything but the fucking bugbear, please.
That's all of our eyes. All of our eyes turn. All of our eyes turn black, and we all say in sync, "Get the frog." Now's the chance.
Bring me the Toby. Toby kind of stands up, hops down on the ground, and just looks at you all. Just like, finally, I am free.
I like it.
Let the Toby one shot begin.
Yeah.
He's standing on two legs. Just.
He just puts on all of Verm's clothes.
Would you like me to give it another go?
Yes.
He shape changes. He grows.
He closes
As you see-
his eyes.
As you see one tear go down Vern's eyes. No tear.
Toby's tongue flicks out and licks it.
That's a good roll.
Yep.
Fuck.
Oh boy. Vern, you take another 3 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
You will never shoot a bow again.
It's very painful.
All right, it is.
It
It is.
feel good.
Obviously, the beak is starting to take some damage.
Some.
That's why you don't stick your arm in places it shouldn't be.
Just poke Verm in the rib with a dagger.
If only we had Shadow Spike. This one opportunity.
Zosa walks up and just very gently takes his hand and administers 1 point of lay on hands to fully heal his hand, so like all of the pain begins anew.
This is really good. We just keep healing him and injuring him. Day in and day out. Long rest.
Don't
We
worry,
will come
guys.
back for you tomorrow.
I've only taken 18 damage.
Well, what's going on, Baboonsky?
What have we turned this campaign into?
Wrong that this feels good.
The punishment must be more severe.
I'll take another swing at.
Baboonsky, if you're not aware, they're currently in the hidden shrine of Tomoe-chan, and the goblin just got his arm stuck in the eagle beak trap.
Yep.
And they're trying to break him out now.
My investigation.
Yep.
Zosa will start exploring the other three figureheads, and she's not gonna touch anything, but she's looking to see if there's any mechanisms involved in these other heads.
That's 1 point, right, DM?
Yep. Another point of damage.
We just hear the echoes of this.
I'll never be able to play the piano again. Just...
The bone snapping.
Ah,
The
This is
freshly
like,
healed hand.
my fingernail.
What's that movie? Is it 127 hours?
Yes,
This
Yes.
is just like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't Vern played by James Franco?
Sure. All right.
Whatever you want him to be.
Would you be opposed to cutting your arm off?
Yes.
We weren't talking to you. We were talking to Toby.
What if we
As I
have
cut
like
my arm off. No.
Just at the elbow.
greater restoration access yet?
Yeah, do you have diamond dust?
Yeah, which one of us has the 6th level spells?
So, if we just stand here healing him and breaking his arm over and over again, will we eventually level up? Can we grind levels?
How
You
much
can
XP
certainly
is
try.
Vermin? Okay.
Let's go.
That's a solid maybe. I'm willing to go on it.
I'm gonna cast mending on the bird beak.
Oh, yes. Oh, boy.
No!
So fitting.
Cutting arms off.
I
Yeah,
cannot
it's like-
I cannot absolutely accurately describe the amount of pure unadulterated joy this is bringing me as a DM.
He walks up. He's like, "What are you guys
Player.
doing?" Oh, this
That
bird
too.
is
No,
broken.
my character's been a fucking pain in this DM side
Verm's
for
like,
so long, and now he's just like, please kill that little bitch. He's like, please. Oh, you rolling that one? You take his head off.
Verm's like, "My hand's loose. It's almost out. There
It's
are no
almost
bones
out."
left. I can just slip out." And Yenny is
No,
like,
I don't
"Oh,"
think so.
it's and like all the stone just forms back right around his limp wrist.
Yeah, Yen casts mending on the
beak.
beak, and then Band-Aid
don't
casts
think
like
so.
cure wounds on Verm so his bones heal.
This is torture.
Hey, cutting it off might be a really good move at this
We'll
point.
teach you to wear a rat.
I'll take my rapier out and start beating the hell out of the top of
Quickly,
this.
let us give him a bath before it is too late.
I'm gonna take my rapier out
I
and
use,
start beating the top.
I use
Of the
shape
beak.
water. I use shape water to pull all the water out of my water skin and splash it on Verm.
So
Do I hit the top?
that's just rude.
Do I hit the beak?
You do hit the top, however, you hit it and it just kind of goes ding, because you realize your rapier is a slashing weapon, or a piercing weapon. Sorry, not a bludgeoning weapon.
Hit it,
Fine.
Borg.
I use the
Yes,
refined longsword.
It's much fun.
You use the refined longsword. Again, in your fits of desperation, you're just going through weapons that you can access with your free hand, and you start
Not doing anything.
You swing, you hit it, it goes ding, bounces off, and you're like, oh, slashing,
Shit.
right.
Piercing. No.
So, what's everybody doing?
Zosa's inspecting the other figureheads to see if there's any mechanisms on them. She's not gonna touch anything yet, but
You
she's just taking
can
a
roll
close look.
investigation.
All right.
Borg, you come and try.
Yeah. If only we had the pole of collapsing.
Other than the descriptions
Looks.
that I gave when you all came in and that are in the chat, nothing else about them kind of stands out to you.
Okay.
Well, Verm, it seems we are not able to loosen your arm.
It's getting somewhere, I promise.
Time to cut it off.
I don't know if I believe you.
No!
There must be a mechanism somewhere.
Torn, start punching it.
Sure.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
Whatever you say. Die with it.
Not me, not me!
Can we say an hour goes by and we just batter this thing to death?
I mean, if you want to.
How much damage do I take then?
Crippling him.
Well, with the amount of damage that it takes to break the rest of it,
Because we tried to disable the device,
Right.
and that didn't pan out, right?
no. You will take 4 more points of damage, Worm. And hour goes by. Everybody takes 4 more points of poison damage.
Shit.
But
My
Vern,
arm!
you have a shiny golden bracelet in your hand now.
I put the bracelet on. It's a bracelet of no long risk. Get it?
Your arm snaps back
Yeah.
into the beak.
I put the
beak
bracelet in my
crunches down.
bag.
Okay. Did you say you put it in your bag or you put it on?
Put it in my bag.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Oh, thank you.
So, everybody, what are you doing? What do you do now?
Well, that sucked.
A little bit.
Got the shinies though.
Is this the end of the hallway here on the left?
Nope.
What else do we see?
That. What appears to be some type of statue or something.
And did one go up on both, like where I'm standing and at the end as well? It looks like on the map, or no?
Yep. You see a 5-foot wide passageway that goes to the east there, and yep.
Okay, well let's double back since there's a whole hallway we walked by without knowing.
Go down the skinny one first.
Yeah. Zosa will go.
Shinies.
Okay. You see that the area kind of goes off that way for a little bit and opens back up towards the east in a wider fashion.
Zosa stomps around the corner. She's not trying to be quiet. And she peeks her head around the corner.
Okay. And you will see area like that. As you peer down the corridor, a faint flickering light becomes visible. The light begins to move through the hallway away from you, sputtering and waving just at the edge of your perception.
Can I try to identify it? Some maybe some kind of check. What would you recommend? Like based on like any knowledge of creatures I might have.
Intelligence check.
Okay.
You're not sure. Like if you were not in this strange area, this weird, very like ancient type of structure, you might be able to gather up a couple of guesses. But I mean, so far you've come across giant talking crayfish, a huge slug. I mean, anything is possible at this point that you can gather.
Slug too.
And
Yeah.
what did it look like again?
A faint flickering light. It's sputtering and waving just at the edge of your perception, and it looks like it is moving away from you.
If it's moving away, Zosa will round the corner and start heading down the hallway.
Okay.
Be kind of right as the hallway opened up next to Zosa.
Okay. You will see it rounds the corner there.
Okay. And Zosa takes a peek.
Okay. You can see about there, just beyond the purview of your vision. There is you can kind of see that flickering light again. It almost looks like it might be because you've seen ever burning torches before. It kind of looks like it might be an ever burning torch, but it's kind of like just at the edge of your field of view, your purview, your perception range to accurately come to a conclusion.
Be ready for anything. There is a light up ahead. Zosa rounds the corner and she starts quickening her pace.
Okay.
And she calls out, "Hello!" She readies an action to fire on any hostiles.
You don't get any response. At this point in time, I need to know if you all continue to move forward or backtrack.
Oh,
I'd
so
assume
outside
forward.
the game, would you say this is going to a different map?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Okay.
I just need to know if you're going to continue moving forward or not.
I mean, I think roleplay wise, Zosa would, unless you guys have a compelling reason not to. Is the architecture changing or anything like that?
Yes, that's why I'm asking. That
Yeah.
all I needed to know
Like,
was
do we have
yes or
the
no.
evidence of?
So if you said you were quickening your pace, so Zosa, give me a perception check with disadvantage. You continue forward. Yin, right in front of you, you notice Zosa disappear down into a small pit.
I'd move up and
Ruh-roh.
like try and quickly pull my rope out of my bag and be looking down the pit, hoping I can see her.
Hold on. As this happens, the light suddenly moves towards you, excuse me, Zosa, at a very fast pace.
How far down did I fall?
It's like 8 feet, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, you're not like falling down forever. It's basically like a small pit trap.
Gotcha.
But as you can see on the map, instead of it just having it marked, it's literally on the map. So I'm like, need to know if you continue forward or not.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Zosa has dark vision, but if she didn't see it, she didn't see it.
Yeah. It will. You see the light run, Yin, definitely, because you were kind of right there beside Zosa. You will kind of move forward and you will see this light suddenly rush towards where Zosa was, down and towards the pit.
Oh, hell.
And where is it? God, son of a. Okay, there it is. Misses you. Everybody, hold on. Roll me initiative, please. Cool. Alrighty. What do we got here? There we go. All right. Holy moly. Cool. I will. That's fine, but I will say it is right there, just on the edge. Right, yeah. And it will go first. And it will go after Zosa. It was Zosa's the one that is in the trap area.
So did Zosa land prone or something? Or take any
no.
falling damage?
No, because it's literally just right there at that edge point of being enough for fall damage.
Okay.
And it will. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Towards Zosa. It will roll its attack again. Oh boy. As it attacks you, Zosa, you just feel like you're being electrocuted.
This is particularly alarming because she's wearing heavy metal armor.
Yep. You are correct. Ma'am. Borg. Shit. Borg.
Borg will move to there.
Okay.
Is the will-o-wisp still there on the other side?
You don't know it's a will-o'-the-wisp.
Or, well, out of game, I was asking.
But yeah, it's basically just right there, kind of where it's at. Attacking Zosa.
Alright. That's all I needed to know. Which means it's within range.
Yep. You miss. You are able to try again, though.
That should hit.
Oh, that is.
Min damage. Oh boy. And
Yeah, buddy. But damage is damage.
he will move to there. Giving somebody else
Okay.
a chance to get up there, and he will pass his turn.
Excuse me. Firm.
Is it above the
Yes.
pit? Okay. I don't know if I need to move forward. I shoot it.
You shoot at it. That's it.
Can't find it. There it is. Why did it? I don't have Hunter's Mark, so it'd be 18 damage. Must have tried the effect on. Didn't realize it.
It still killed it.
You still killed it.
I shoot at it anyways.
Cool.
Hit Zosa with a
You hit Zosa
with an
then.
arrow.
No, just
So there you go. What do you do now?
Zosa will try to clamber out of the pit.
I'll help as best I can.
Okay. You all
when she gets
help.
up, I'm gonna kick her down because she tortured me earlier.
You will have to kick all of us.
Good. I will.
Grabs your ear and pulls you in with her.
All right, now it's a close one-on-one slugfest against Zosa and Verm. All right, here we go.
Well, to
Those
Vern,
only?
the fall is a little further than for Zosa. He's kind of small.
So it spins your body and lands on top of Verm.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Just have a snake.
Okay, so you all get Zosa back up out of the pit. Boop. And
In the hallway.
hold on.
Hey guys, it's about midnight. I gotta get off here.
Yeah, because I was about to say that is where we're going to wrap up. So, all the viewers and everybody, also thank you for the raids tonight, and everybody watching. Next week, with our game falling on Thanksgiving Day, we are not going to be playing that night. However, stay tuned. You can find the social media links and website information down below. We might have something going on Thanksgiving night. It's kind of a play by ear, game time type of decision at this point. But
For this game or something else?
for something else. But like this game, like this session, we will be missing next week because it is Thanksgiving and some of the players will be unable to attend.
MIA.
We'll be MIA.
Highly inebriated.
That too. But we will return the following week, so definitely return for that. Also, tomorrow night is another episode of Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and I believe Saturday is Rise Against the Slave Lords. I believe. Yeah, because I think it's December 5th that they're missing. So, definitely check that out. And starting Monday, I believe, it's a normal week of streaming with Duff painting miniatures on Monday, and then Mad Mage on Tuesday, Sanguine Isles Wednesday, and we're skipping next week. And I would imagine Dragon Heist will continue next week as well, but I'm not sure because I don't run that game. So again, you can find the schedules and links to socials for announcements and everything down below. That being said, guys, thanks for playing tonight. It was fun. Verm, it was definitely fun.
Yeah. Get my arm smashed.
What little remains of Verm?
Yeah, what I should have made you roll that attack with disadvantage, but just to be an ass about it, but yeah. Nonetheless, that being said, guys, we will reconvene in 2 weeks. So
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right.
So everybody, say bye to
Be
all the
safe.
people.
Bye, y'all.
safe
Have a
out there.
happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.
Everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Nice Thanksgiving.
Happy Hanukkah.